Hello.
We're here. We're live. Monday nights. Media.
How's it going, everybody? How's it going?
It's cold. It's cold. I know that.
No, it's not.
It's very cold. It's
How are you
cold down
gonna-
here. It's cold outside. How are you gonna say it's not cold? That's a thing. It's like sweeping the nation. Everybody's cold right now.
No,
It's the cold front.
It is not cold though. Like we literally had 15-degree weather, and now today it was in the 40s. So you're really gonna say it's cold now?
It's cold down here. I'm cold
No.
right now just because you were sweeping the floor up there.
I am not cold. Yeah. Normally I am, but exciting stuff in the Vetter household today.
Oh, yeah, very exciting.
I know I've talked to you guys about wanting to do some house projects, and so I don't know, how long have I been talking about doing flooring? Like 2+ years,
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, something like that.
We've been needing new flooring on our main floor for a while. We've lived here quite a while now.
12 years.
Yeah. And, between kids and pets and us too, just carpets and stuff, they get nasty and wore down and whatever. So anyway, we got new flooring today upstairs, and I love it. It's awesome.
It's like we just moved in.
Yeah, it feels brand
crazy.
new. It's like brighter, and it's empty up there because we had to like move everything out. So we're be starting over up there with some new furniture eventually and stuff too. But anyway, I know you guys aren't here for home improvement. I feel like this is the curse. What?
That was my Tim Allen.
Oh.
You didn't catch that reference? You didn't watch Home Improvement?
No, I said home improvement shows like HGTV. That's where my mind goes. I feel like
my mind goes straight to Tim Allen.
I didn't really watch Home Improvement.
Oh my God.
But it makes me think of the curse that we're trying to get through on Showtime with Emma Stone.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty good on that show. We're 6 episodes into it.
Yeah. I think we would be pretty funny on a home TV show. You would have like nothing to say. So maybe it wouldn't be funny, but
no.
But yeah, how's everybody doing? All of that to say, like Ken said, I was upstairs sweeping because there's a lot of dust and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not cold. That was where I was going with all that.
Yeah. Well, look, we'll get into the chat, but if you haven't hit the like button for us. We would greatly appreciate it. The YouTube algorithm gods demand it.
Especially since we're not like putting out as much stuff right now.
Yeah, we're pretty much just down to one live stream a week.
Yeah,
I would like to get a video out. I don't want to do our top 10 of 2023 because there's just some movies I want to see, and I don't want to like do it before I see these movies. So I'm trying to hold off on it. But
you're trying to hold off. You mean
we're trying to hold off?
Yeah.
I just don't know if you care as much. I didn't know if you cared as much about doing a top 10.
I mean, I do like to do top.
I feel like you'd probably be ready to do it.
I like doing the top 10s of the year. Like I really enjoyed when we did our top 10 most anticipated.
Yeah.
And then looking back at like that was fun for me. And so we're gonna need to do like our top 10 anticipated for this year as well.
Yeah.
I don't even know really what's coming out this year.
Maybe we should just bite the bullet, and I'll just be like, whatever. If I end up loving Poor Things and The Iron Claw, I'll just.
Well, I meant to ask you before we get into the chat, because I haven't seen your rating yet. We did finally watch The Killers of the Flower Moon. That is the title,
We did. Yeah, we watched over 2 nights last week. That's a problem. It's hard to get through these damn movies. They're
three and a half hours. Well, 3.5.
3.5, yeah.
And so yeah, I gave it a 4 out of 5. What did you give it?
I would probably give it the same.
Okay.
I don't think it's top tier Martin Scorsese, but I did enjoy the movie. I had some problems with, I don't know, just it's a movie that just is infinitely infuriating when you're watching it because you're just like, why is everybody like so dumb?
Yeah.
Like, why do they keep letting this happen to them? Not to go into like spoiler territory or anything, but yeah, but something happens at the end that kind of fixes it a little bit for me.
Who do you mean they? Why did they let it keep happening?
I mean, I'm just talking about the fact that they just kept marrying these white guys, and it's like they knew what was going on. There's a whole scene where Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio is sitting in the room with a bunch of Indians from the Osage tribe?
I couldn't say
Native
for sure.
Americans, sorry. And they're all talking about it. It's like, what's going on? And they're sitting in there with Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio like they're not a part of it. So I just had some problems throughout. But
Well,
it's based on a true story, so it's hard to like criticize it for that.
Well, yeah, but I don't remember them all being together when discussions were being had like that.
Oh, there was a huge discussion where one of the members of the tribe.
Are you talking about at the end where they were trying to get?
It was in the middle. It was before they went to Washington. And protested or tried to get the president in and to let him know what was going on. There's a big meeting. And like the leader of the tribe just like lays out what's going on. Like he figured it out. And Robert De Niro's in there with them, and Leonardo DiCaprio's in there, and a couple of the other
but that was different because
I'm just like, do you all not realize they're a part of it too?
Well, no, they weren't going to just say all of you are a part of it. They were saying,
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, they didn't think that like Robert De Niro and Leonardo were at least a part of it.
I wasn't trying to get into the whole plot.
Yeah,
people haven't seen it. It just came on Apple TV Plus. But I mean, look, Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro in a movie together. I think they had been in a movie together like back in the 90s when Leo was like super young.
Oh, really?
But they were both great. I mean, I thought Robert De Niro was probably the best performance of the movie. If I'm being honest, Leonardo DiCaprio was kind of, I don't know, he was good for what he was doing, but I didn't think it was a great performance or anything.
Okay.
I wouldn't give him the Oscar for it. That's just me, though.
Well, he hasn't even been nominated, has he?
I mean, Lily Gladstone was great too, but I feel like she was kind of sidelined for quite a bit of it, a little bit subdued. It was a very like low key performance. I don't think she'll get the Oscar just because it's such a low key performance. And the tide seems to be shifting to Emma Stone a lot.
Which we still haven't seen, poor things, but
she was great for what she had to do.
This has turned into a Killers of the Flower Moon review.
Well, we don't do reviews anymore, so we might as well discuss them on here.
Well, I forget that you want to go on and on and on. We got a super chat from Lee the Machine Bowers.
Thank you, Lee.
For the channel, to be honest, Hollywood is running out of ideas. That's why they are rebooting a lot of movies. I miss the good old Hollywood days. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the super chat. And yeah, I mean, there is a lot of recycling, if you will. But I don't know. I'm not like you're more for like the old movies anyway, and like older movies.
Yeah.
I haven't given up on Hollywood for sure. You made this thumbnail. Not me.
Yeah, well, you sent me a bunch of stories yesterday, and I was like, none of these are like ones that I would put on the top of a thumbnail, even though we did get a thumbnail-worthy story today. Yeah. So I'm just going to do a generic, like, what the hell is going on in Hollywood? Because
yeah, I haven't given up on Hollywood. I'm still like excited for what's to come out. I haven't given up completely. So.
No, I mean, it's not like I want Hollywood to go back to the old days and make like the same movies they made. I think that's the problem is they're trying to go back and mine all this material from the old days and it's not working now.
Well, yeah, I don't think going back to the old days has to mean remaking movies.
Yeah, and it's pissing everybody off because they want to bring stuff back and then add their modern take and spin on it. And people don't want that. They want new ideas. I'm for new stuff. That's why I love A24 and Neon and all them other indie studios that put out really interesting movies and projects. So
we've got Tiana, our girl. Tiana loves movies with the super chat as well. Happy Monday. Thank you so much, Tiana.
Thank you, Tiana. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you. And then we've got Lee again. And Ken, I picked up the Resident Evil 4K Steelbook box set. Thank you, Ken, for letting me know.
Thank you so much for the super chats.
Yes,
Lee.
Thank you so much.
is a super chat machine, is what he is.
Wow, he needs to change his name.
But yeah, the Resident Evil box set. It's 116 right now. It's the lowest it's ever been. I'm glad you got it.
Okay. Oh, I just now noticed you finally put up some Christmas presents that I got you.
I did. I got my gizmo over my shoulder.
Is that it? What'd you do with
The ET's still over there.
Okay.
Oh, the pop's on the floor in there.
You know, I thought that you would at least have like made a story or a post. I get you these cool like figure things.
I literally broke my ankle like the next day.
No, you didn't.
So it's
So
I'm sorry. The stuff's still sitting over there on the table. I haven't put anything up.
Which proves my point that you don't need that crap. It's just sitting over there on a table collecting dust. We've got Truck or Not. Is that how you say it?
Truck or Not, yeah.
Saying, hey, how's it going? We got Emmett. What you two lovebirds will be doing on Valentine's Day, February? Probably nothing.
Watching The Notebook and making out.
Oh yeah. What day is Valentine's Day on?
I don't know.
I was gonna try to
look. What February 5th, I think, is a Tuesday. Am I right in that?
We'll probably be doing nothing, but I will expect some kind of present. So
I think February 5th is a Tuesday. So then Valentine's Day would be Thursday. I think Thursday.
Hey, Ken and Michelle, just got done watching Mandalorian season 1 on 4K. Picked it up a few weeks ago on Amazon for $40 each. And I also wanted to ask, are you and Michelle going to watch Oppenheimer? Says Collector Movie Man. We're going to watch Oppenheimer together one day.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be anytime soon.
But yeah, cool about getting Mandalorian though. I have not seen any of the Mandalorian, but I know you said that Kills was boring. Emmett loves to talk about Friday the 13th. I feel like
I got a ranking on my channel, Emmett.
I feel like he
I literally
talks
have
about
a Friday the 13th ranking, a video I did close to 2 years ago, but
maybe he asked you to maybe he asked you to compare different ones. I don't know, but I feel like you asked the same question on his live stream last night and in our live stream last week. Was it part 6 and part 7 though, or was it part 5 and part 6?
That got me in trouble because I said it has no nudity. You're like, nudity, you sicko.
No, it's just funny how every damn time I do randomly join your stream, you're saying something totally obnoxious.
It's not like I really care about the nudity in and of itself, but it's just like it's a part of the charm of those like old slasher films, like blood.
Yeah, but it's just like, why do you even have to say it? I just keep it to yourself.
It's notoriously the most tame Friday the 13th film.
We have Dimension Scott. Hi there, you too. If you noticed, I did my Best Buy farewell video. Well, very nice. I know a lot of people are doing those. He did it with his little sister. Cool. I'm going to do my Best Buy farewell video on February 1st. Holland says, hey, Kenny and Shelly. How's it going, Holland? We got Tony in the chat. Good evening. We got Astro Juicy. What's up?
Keep it juicy.
And Ken, I don't know my comment on your video, 10 movies that need 4K releases. I left you a list of 10 movies I think would look really good on 4K.
I think I saw your list, Collector Movie Man. Didn't you put God, I remembered what you put. You just watched it. I forget though. I had it in my head and I lost it.
Hagen K says, what up, guys? I dig the Star Wars hoodie, Ken. We got Gus. Hi, Sean Ken. Can you sweep the floor and Michelle can sit and relax? No, it's okay. I literally told him, don't touch anything.
Yeah, she'd rather do it herself.
Because I want to do it myself.
I can't sweep a damn floor.
No, but I want to, I need to clean the baseboards. And I just, like I said, it feels like a new house now. So I just want to do it all myself. But anyway. But thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Cowabunga dude, 40s is flip-flop weather. Thank you. Ken's just a wussy over here. We got Maria in the chat. Hi, Ken and Michelle. It's cold where you are, huh?
Did you ever work in a freezer? -10?
I honestly don't think the Ken today could handle it.
Probably not. I'm a sissy.
Marius tested negative for COVID. Well, that's a good thing. I got your reference, Ken, to Tim Allen. It's the 60s here in Miami. Wow, Maria. Rub it in our face. Let's see. Are you going to do your top 10 movies that you're looking forward to in 2024? Did you watch my video for top 20 movies of 2024? No, I did not. I feel like it's hard for me to watch any videos.
I say we just try to crank out that top 10 2023 this week.
We'll see.
Crank it out.
But yeah, I do want to do 10 movies that we're looking forward to. It's awesome when you can home improve, for sure. Michelle's top 10 will be Saltburn for all 10. I know, right? Can you tell that I'm like obsessed
Our top
from
10 will
Instagram?
be like Barbie, Saltburn, Mario, just all effed up movies and kid-friendly movies.
Wait, though. Did Saltburn come out in December? Or was it January?
Right, we watched that in like November. No, we watched it in December.
We did not watch it in November.
We watched it in December.
Did we, though?
It's a 2023 movie, so yeah, it counts.
I thought that it came out early this year.
Yes, we watched it in December. We watched it before Christmas.
It was the Osage. Is it Osage? Osage tribe?
Osage,
I probably spelled it wrong. Eli says, "What's up, everyone? How's it going? I'm watching True Detective Night Country. I like it. We have not seen episode 2 yet.
Yeah,
and honestly, I'm not even like excited to watch it.
I want to keep watching.
What did you think of Lily Gladstone?
She was great.
Let's see. People saying hi. Maria does not have Apple TV. Too bad I can't watch Killers of the Flower Moon. Illuminated Pro. Hey, y'all. Happy to be here tonight. Thank you for joining us. We have Seagull's fat back.
Seagal. Steven Seagal.
Oh. Okay.
Steven Seagal's fat now. So he's Seagal's fat back.
Okay. Hello, Sean Ken. Shell, is there any news on Terminator 3? Terminator 3 getting a 4K this year? I have no idea.
I think everybody would shit a brick if we got Terminator 3 before the first one on 4K.
Making out funny, Ken. Did you show her Mean Streets box? Oh, God.
She could not care less about anything I pick up physical media.
Well, I didn't know if he was saying it because it's like inappropriate or something.
No.
Hey there, everyone. Please smack the like button for this groovy couple. Thank you so much, Caveman Movies and More. Just got the Umbrella 3 times 90s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie collection today. Limited to $12.50. Really nice set. Very cool.
Limited to $12.50?
We have Go D-Zilla. What's up, guys? Thanks for tipping me off about the Aerocell, the Warriors, and Barbarella are amazing 4Ks.
Top 2 4Ks of the year.
I found Exorcist hoodie in Walmart. Very nice.
I saw that, but it's purple, and I don't think I look good in purple.
I saw that when I was Christmas shopping, and I was like, I don't think he would like it.
If it were black, I'd have been all over it, but I ain't a purple guy.
Illuminated Pro says a murder on the dance floor was stuck in his head. I think you're a he. All earlier today. Yeah, that song slaps, you know. Do you like that song?
Pretty catchy.
I mean, it's kind of like been played out now, but because of this movie. Scaps, hey, Michelle, glad you survived the audit. You need a $8,700 vacation trip. Tell me about it. I told Ken it's time to go to Disney again. So
I do want to point out that the car you bought this year was 3 times that amount, and you just got flooring. So, you know.
And I pay for both of them. So, and also the car payment is a payment, and yeah, so it's not the same thing. And I need a car. Okay.
I got you.
And all your shit just
I need my Blu-rays.
Just sets in there. It serves no purpose. But maybe once every 10 years when you want to pull it off the shelf. Which
I got to get ready to reorganize everything. I'll be MIA for the next 2 weeks.
No, you won't.
See you next year. Month.
Apple Plus is great. I really enjoy the contents. Silos TV series is really good.
There's some stuff on there I wanted to watch. I've heard For All Mankind is a good show.
Yeah, there are some things that I want to watch as well.
And what was it? Shrinking with Harrison Ford and Jason Segel.
It's 31 degrees here in Michigan, and we have a winter advisory alert for the next 2 days.
But we did also watch the Michael J. Fox documentary. Do you want to talk about that still?
No, we need to get into some news. Hello there, Ken and Michelle.
Wow,
how you doing?
You didn't even want to give your brief thoughts?
Do you like Gattaca? The TV series should be good. I don't know.
You hated the movie.
Can I finish the comments and then I'll talk about it? Did you guys get around to seeing Exorcist Believer? The original is a favorite, but I just can't give this new one a chance. No, we have not seen it yet.
I have no interest of ever watching it.
That one's going to be for a rainy day.
It's got to be a real rainy day.
Did I read this one yet?
That's going to be for when I lose all my collection. I have nothing else to watch in the world. then I'll watch it.
Is this another super chat from Lee?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Lee.
Lee is just
it'd be
in support mode
amazing
tonight. I appreciate it.
If Terminator 2 gets a proper 4K release, and also the Terminator on 4K too. It's a must.
Yeah.
Emma wants to know, have you bought Saw 10? Or Saw X, whatever.
But going back to Terminator, I heard that they are going to be working on Terminator 4K this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who it's going to come out through, if it's going to be Disney or what. I would love for Arrow Video to do it, but they said after they're done with that, they're going to go back and do the proper T2 restoration. Now that's all rumors, but hopefully it's true.
Okay.
So,
but thank you so much, Lee. We appreciate all of our super chats.
We haven't seen Saw X, but I do want to watch Saw X.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm not like trying to avoid it like Exorcist, but just
we need to. Maybe we'll watch that this week.
I have to buy it. I don't own it.
Well, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't want to rent it. My God, I'm just waiting for the 4K to get a little cheaper than all.
4K Media Guy, how's it going? Hey, Ken and Michelle, long time no see. Thank you so much for stopping in. Okay, so let's get into some movie news.
You didn't say what you thought about Michael J. Fox documentary.
So yes, I was trying to get through the chat because you're always on my ass about staying up with it. And I swear you burp so much.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You were doing it on your live stream last night.
I can't.
You'll just be talking and then you'll be like.
Look, I've seen people on live stream just full on burp straight into the microphone.
It's so distracting.
At least I try to go to the side or something like that.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. Still, I was the one that wanted to watch it. I mean, I know you wanted to watch it too, but I brought it up, and you're like, "Oh yeah,
I know it came out like 9 months ago, but we didn't have Apple TV Plus pretty much all year, and we got it for Killers of the Flower Moon." So
yeah, so we watched it. I thought it was really good. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I know you loved it. You gave it a 5, but I don't know. For me, I guess I thought it was. It was pretty emotional. And I didn't even necessarily grow up like a big Michael J. Fox fan or anything. It was later when I met you and, you introduced me to Back to the Future movies and stuff. But, and then, when did we watch Teen Wolf? Was that 2 Halloweens ago?
That was last year.
Or this past Halloween?
We didn't even do it on Halloween. I think we just randomly did it last year.
Okay. Well, anyway. But just his story and his diagnosis with Parkinson's, and it's just really sad. But I think that I wanted to watch it because I've just seen him in interviews and stuff, and I feel like he's just really inspiring.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad, but the way they spun it and just his personality made it feel uplifting and inspiring. I came out of that feeling very inspired. So
yeah, it's just kind of it's just one of those things where you might have things going on in your life and they seem bad and crappy, and they still can be bad and crappy. There's always going to be something else worse out there, obviously, but it just kind of, like you said, it was inspiring as you can take something bad and make it good, I guess.
Yeah.
Or, maybe not necessarily good, but you can just make the best of the situation. I thought it was really funny because the person who was interviewing him, you never see them or anything, but you can hear their voice. And the guy was just he was like, "Are you in pain right now? You don't really talk about your pain or whatever." And he's like, "Well, yeah, I'm in pain." He was like, "But I don't want to talk about that. That's not interesting." He's I forget what he said, but it was just he just didn't want to.
He said it was boring.
Yeah, he said it was boring. And so, I don't know. I told Ken, I told you that after we watched it, I was going to think I had Parkinson's now.
Oh, yeah.
Because I get twitches and stuff sometimes. And, he talks about that in there, about how he just woke up one day and his finger was twitching, his pinky, and my thumb will twitch. And I'm just fuck.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, I thought it was good. Just real quick though, I personally, they did this editing thing where they were taking his old stuff and somehow applying it to the current story.
Yeah.
I don't know if I loved that. It was cool, but it was also kind of confusing and weird. And I don't know, a little distracting maybe is the word I'm looking for.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was really cool.
It was kind of distracting, I think, for me. I just wanted to see more of him in real time.
Yeah.
And I felt like it kind of abruptly ended. And I was kind of like, I just wanted a little bit more about his like future, I guess, and just I don't know. I was just left wanting a little bit more. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. It's weird because I grew up with Michael J. Fox, so it's like you don't realize how much a person means to you till you sit down and you watch something like that. So I was, trying to hold back, but I was like on the verge of tears for like the first 20, 30 minutes of it until they started to make me feel a little bit better about things and his mindset. But yeah, I mean, just going back and Back to the Future's super important to me, all those movies, but Secret of My Success, Doc Hollywood, I remember watching all that stuff growing up. The Frighteners was a huge movie for me. And I thought it was cool or not cool, but I've always known, or I knew when he came out and said he had Parkinson's and it was kind of a big deal, but to go back and see how he knew about it for like 8 years before he actually came out.
Was it 8?
It was like, yeah, he was diagnosed, I think, in 1990. I think it was around the time of Back to the Future 3. So, like, he had it for like 8 years before he even told anybody. And then kept working and kept trying to push through it. And,
it was, well, like you said, it's not cool, but it was interesting because once you know and you go back and watch some of the stuff that he was doing when it was like getting kind of bad, you can see it. He said that he like got to a point where he always made sure he had something in his hand. I think his left hand is the one that kind of acts worse than the other.
Yeah.
And so if you go back and watch stuff, he's always got something in his left hand to kind of like not really balance himself, but like kind of stabilize it a little bit more. So that was kind of interesting. But yeah, all in all, it was good. Okay.
Yeah.
Get into some movie news for me, please.
All right, I will. And the first thing we have is something very exciting. Are you ready? Because Hollywood's great and they've got tons of original ideas. We've got another Jurassic World movie in the works with David Koepp writing, and apparently he was a writer on the first Jurassic Park. I think he was a writer on some of the other ones too, like some of the more recent ones. But
apparently, or he is.
That's just what I read. I didn't look into this too much. Hopefully you did.
I didn't, but he was a writer on the first one. Okay. And so, I mean, that's got to be good news, right? But my question is this not going to be connected to the latest ones? Are they like starting over?
I don't know.
Again, or
maybe
what?
They'll take that. Wasn't that the young girl that was in the last one? Maybe she'll carry on the franchise or something.
I don't know.
Maybe they'll bring, maybe Jeff Goldblum will lead it, and he'll have like a team of youngsters to follow him into dinosaur land.
The last,
I don't think Chris Pratt or Bryce Dallas Howard will be back.
No, the last one was just not great. Like,
no, it wasn't. The last two honestly weren't that great.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, like I don't even really like Jurassic World.
But which one was it though that had the like really emotional like volcanic scene?
Fallen Kingdom. That's probably the best of the three.
Was that the first one though?
No, that's the second one.
Okay, well you said the second one wasn't good either, but
it's not.
It had good parts. We rewatched it and you liked it more than you remembered it, from what I remember.
I think that volcano erupting scene in the beginning is great. I think it's the best part of any of those movies.
I think it's the second half of the movie that
the second half gets into this weird like
the
dino trading, and they're like auctioning off dinosaurs. It's a cool like.
I thought that was kind of cool. I didn't hate it.
It's not well executed, but it's like Haunted Mansion with dinosaurs. They try to do like creepy stuff with dinosaur shadows along the walls, and I don't know. Whatever. I guess we'll watch it. I'm not excited for it though.
Yeah, I mean, we probably will, unless like we see the trailer eventually and it looks awful.
I just hope that they go back to focusing on the actual dinosaurs and what made the first few greats, and stop with all this crap, new breeds of dinosaurs and locusts, and
we don't need like some big crazy like plot either.
No, we don't need all this keep it simple, super elaborate like genetic splicing and they have to break in to get some DNA, and
yeah,
it's just stupid.
But to be fair, I mean, that was like a thing in the first one too. Like
it was, but they have to get
DNA
back to like writing
interesting
and compelling characters, because what made the first one great is not just the dinosaur action; it was the characters. Like, you loved and cared about everybody.
All right, we've got some box office numbers, which are very underwhelming. I feel like there's not anything great out right now.
Mean Girls, the musical, still number 1, 11 million.
Mm-hmm.
You got The Beekeeper with Jason Statham, number 2.
At 8 million.
Willy Wonka's still pulling in money. Wonka, we haven't seen it yet.
I guess they just picked like up close pictures of everybody for that.
From what I've heard, Willy Wonka is like quietly actually gonna make a pretty good profit,
quite a bit of money
off the movie, so we could get a sequel to Wonka.
Really?
Wonka 2, Electric Boogaloo.
What? All right, let's keep this movie news rolling here. So they're coming out with a Minecraft movie, which, it's kind of, I feel like it's kind of unfortunate that this didn't happen sooner, when like Minecraft was like all the craze. I feel like, like people still play Minecraft. Kids still play Minecraft. Our son will like randomly start playing it again. So will our daughter. They kind of like recycle through games. But I don't know. I feel like there was a point in time, though, where it was like much bigger,
Mm-hmm.
And so it kind of sucks that the movie didn't come out sooner than this.
Hollywood's always about 8 or 9 years late. The Angry Birds movie came out like 8 years after Angry Birds came out.
But, who knows? Maybe this movie will make people want to go play the game again. I'm sure it will.
I mean, how old was Five Nights at Freddy's? Like that, I think that game came out in the early 2010s.
Yeah, but there's been like multiple ones.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's multiple updates to Minecraft. They're always updating Minecraft. It's a different game than it was when it came out.
So anyway, Jennifer Coolidge is going to be in the Minecraft movie. I don't know like what she's playing or anything. But yeah, I forget who else has been casted.
Wasn't Jack Black supposed to be in it?
Oh yeah, I think he is. So I mean, gosh, can you imagine the two of them together? I feel like that could be kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They might have some good chemistry. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure that we'll go see this movie when it comes out.
Yeah.
Assuming our kids still.
I mean, it'll be like the Lego movie, digital Legos, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, is I wasn't even thinking, like, I guess it's animated, right? It's not like a live. They would have said it was live action or something, right?
I would assume they'll probably do something. They'll probably make it look like the game.
But yeah, it's like, Minecraft is like squares. So
I used to have a lot of fun playing Minecraft.
Yeah,
I don't play it anymore.
I feel like it's hard. Like, I can never get the controls right. Like,
I don't like playing creative mode though. I play survival because I don't like having everything when I start. I like to work for my stuff.
All right. So, all the awards shows have been going on. And gosh, we've had the Emmys. We've had the Golden Globes. We've had the Critics' Choice Awards.
Yeah.
There was something else. Did the BAFTA or I don't know. There's been some that aren't really on my radar.
The Oscar nominations are tomorrow.
Okay.
We could potentially do a video.
Probably not. But yeah, Better Call Saul, which we have not finished that show. I still do want to finish it one day. But apparently they set a record for most Emmy nominations without a win.
Yeah, I didn't win anything.
Yeah.
I think they had like over 100 nominations or something.
Yeah, so they've been nominated several times throughout the seasons, and they've never won. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy because the show's over now, so it's never going to happen.
I thought Michael McKean was putting in some great work in some of those earlier seasons. His brother, like I would have gave him like a best supporting actor win.
Well, you can't remember who he was up against.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just a run of bad luck. Like they were literally around like during Game of Thrones, like Hot Streak, and
Would it have been in the same category?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all nominated. They're all dramas. They consider Game of Thrones a drama.
Gotcha.
So, and then when Game of Thrones went off, Succession took over. So it's like it's just a run of bad luck. But it's like you would think a show like that with such a pedigree, like Breaking Bad, which Bryan Cranston never lost. I think he won like every Best Actor Emmy. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was like him and John Hamm was like battling every year because Mad Men was around, and John Hamm never won, and Bryan Cranston won every single time.
Mad Men was like one of those shows. I don't know, like we liked it.
I love Mad Men.
Yeah, but it's like kind of one of those
nothing
boring
happens.
nothing shows, but you're just like you can't help but watch it. Yeah,
the setting, and I mean Elizabeth
with the occasional
Moss
drama.
got started on that.
Yeah,
so it was a good show.
All right, so moving right along here, guys. Daisy Ridley says next Star Wars film will take franchise in a different direction.
It's okay,
I haven't even seen the last.
It's the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Star Wars.
Rise of Skywalker.
So I don't even know how that ended, like what it left open.
Literally
I have no idea.
It just hurt me when I got done watching that movie. I was like, Star Wars is dead.
What do you think she means by a different direction? Like what?
They're supposed to be making a Rey movie. And apparently the director's coming out and saying stuff like, I mean, we talked about the Rey movie I feel like a year ago. Remember? And then the director is a female and she was like, I like to make men feel uncomfortable. Like she was like in an interview or something and said that. So
and then she was canceled.
I don't know why Daisy Ridley would want to come back and go through this again. I feel like it's because she tried to do some stuff on her own and it just didn't take. Like I feel like she was good in those movies, at least the first two. But she could never translate that star power into anything else.
Yeah.
So she's probably like, at this point, this is all I got. So yeah, let's make another Rey movie. I don't care if people hate me or not. It's money.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? Like how?
Because she took a lot of crap, even with Force Awakens, which is pretty universally loved. Like people hated her character. There was like a subsection of the internet that.
What did you think about her character?
I liked her in Force Awakens. I was on board with the character. All the way through the Last Jedi, which I liked the Last Jedi when it came out.
I mean, I've like the ones I've seen.
They set
I've
her up to do something interesting, and they did the most bland, boring thing ever with her character. Just basic blands.
Like from the last movie.
Yeah.
What happens in the movie? Okay. Because I haven't seen it.
The last movie's ridiculous. It is literally the worst, most disappointing piece of garbage movie I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
Like, it is horrible. Like it's such a bad movie.
Even more than Halloween Ends.
Way more than Halloween
Ends. Rob Zombie's Halloween. I'm sorry.
Yes. I would put it below Rob Zombie. I've kind of just accepted Rob Zombie's Halloween. I will never accept Rise of Skywalker. It's that fucking turd wrapped in burnt dog hair.
Okay.
Microwaved for 5 minutes.
Wow.
It's just the worst abomination of a movie. And I feel the same way about a Rey movie as I do Exorcist Believer. I will not watch it. I just have no interest. Okay. I'd rather go watch 15 Jurassic World sequels than watch a Rey movie.
I feel like you're a little dramatic. Okay, let's see here. Jenna Ortega says each episode of Wednesday season 2 feels like a movie. Oh boy. So we're talking like, does she mean like feels like a movie because of the length or feels like a movie because of the content?
Maybe it has its own story.
Like each one is like its own movie? I don't know.
I don't know.
Says each episode of Wednesday feels like
one
a movie.
Episode she fights vampires. Another episode she fights werewolves. Another one she fights creatures from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, well, so our daughter watched the first season of Wednesday. She loved it. Like
Yeah, it was funny. I was like, "You want to come in here and watch Wednesday with us?" When we first started watching, she said no, and then y'all just binged it without me. I actually wanted to watch it.
No. I did not watch it. I didn't give it a chance. I couldn't really get into it. Didn't want to get into it, I guess. But she started watching it on her own, loved it. She even watched it, I think, for a second time.
Yeah, there for a good 6 months, all she was doing was the Megan dance and the Wednesday dance, just alternating between the two.
Yep. And she would go between, I want to be Megan for Halloween. No, I want to be Wednesday for Halloween, this and that. But I don't know. I know our daughter will be excited for season 2. I meant to look up when we can anticipate season 2, but I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She watched the new Goosebumps too and liked it.
She did. Yeah. I would watch bits and pieces of it with her. Honestly, it didn't look that bad, but it definitely wasn't it didn't have the same feel.
I'm just holding out hope that she becomes obsessed with horror. And then at a certain point in her teen years, she'll be like, come in here and be like, what's all these horror movies, Dad? You want to watch them? And then we can just start binging horror together because our son will never like horror.
That's not true. You don't know. You don't know. What happened to your finger?
What do you mean, this?
Yeah.
I showed this to you when I came home from work.
Oh, that's what you did at work.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Don't worry about me. I'm just
okay. So I should have. We should have talked about this earlier when we were talking about Better Call Saul. But okay, so I think this was. Let me look here. So as of January 19th, so a few days ago, this is the tally for the big movies. Top movies of 2023, 2024.
Wow.
So like I said, as of the 19th. So we've got Oppenheimer coming out with 174 wins so far. And then drastically down.
They've won that many awards so far?
Yeah.
There's been that many award shows? Crap.
Combined, not best picture, but anything.
Yeah. No, I get that.
To do with Oppenheimer.
That's a lot. There's been that many?
Yeah. There's been a ton of
I thought there's
award
only
shows.
been maybe 3 or 4 by now.
No, but think about it. You've got cinematography, actor, actress, best supporting.
I guess.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's the stat.
They could be even talking about little small, I don't know, small award shows or something. But Oppenheimer 174, and then drastically down below that, it goes down to 66 wins for Barbie, 65 wins for The Holdovers, 45 wins for Killers of the Flower Moon, and 39 wins for Poor Things. So, I mean, wow, that's...
Barbie makes sense because of the set design, costumes. There's a lot of technical stuff that movie could win.
It's great. Barbie and The Holdovers, they're very,
songs,
very close.
Music. I just can't believe that Barbie's actually going to be nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I think it's because
it's a fun movie, but it's kind of it's not an Oscar-worthy movie in my opinion.
Well, here's the thing with Barbie. Love it or hate it, you can't deny that it was different.
Or you got to nominate that and nominate freaking Mario.
And how they did the like you said, the set design and stuff. That was cool.
I give it a lot
unique.
of credit. I give it a lot of credit for that.
Yeah, it was different. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying.
And I generally think the direction was really good. I think Greta Gerwig deserves some nods for that.
Mm-hmm.
The writing wasn't great though.
Mm-hmm.
At least the story. The dialogue was good.
But honestly, we could blame that on her husband, right? Did we talk about that?
I blame any crappy writing in a script on Noah Baumbach because I can't vibe with hardly anything he makes.
Now, did she do Little Women on her own and stuff?
I want to say she wrote that on her own.
Okay.
I don't think she got Noah Baumbach's help. I could be wrong.
And she did Lady Bird, right?
She did Lady Bird. I think both Lady Bird and Little Women were written and directed by her solely.
Okay. Well, I feel like we talked about this before, and that's why we said it's got to be him that messed it up because she did good by herself, and then she invited her husband in, and he ruined it. Just like a husband.
Yep, she solely wrote Lady Bird.
Just like a husband.
I agree. You ruin everything.
But yeah, there we go.
His scripts are just a mess and overly pandering, and Yeah, she had help writing. Well, no, I think they're just referencing the author of the novel, Little Women.
Okay.
Louisa May Alcott, one that wrote the novel. So yeah.
All right,
she wrote the
guys.
script.
We've got two more stories, 2 more topics, whatever you want to call them, and then we'll get back into the chat, and then we'll get out of here. Because I gotta go do some more sweeping before bedtime.
Sweeping fool.
All right. So I think we've shared this poster before, maybe. It's a new movie coming out called Civil War, and I think this got posted again because they moved it up, which is happening, with a lot of movies. They're moving them up, after the strike and everything.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I was like trying to look at it again. I'm excited for this one just because of who is associated with it. Ex Machina and what's annihilation?
Annihilation.
Annihilation. And man, yeah, what's his name though?
Alex Garland.
Thank you, Alex Garland. It's like I knew it, but I didn't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, and it took me a minute. I didn't notice it at first, but they're in the freaking Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
So obviously, we're talking about war in the U.S., and that's freaking scary. And yeah, so I don't know. I think that it hopefully could be really good.
This movie is gonna spark a lot of discussion either way, probably. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. The trailer was okay.
Oh, I didn't watch the trailer. You watched a trailer and I didn't.
I'm just hoping it doesn't come off like extremely. I mean, the premise is very political and heavy-handed in itself, but I'm just hoping.
Now, this isn't the one that has Kirsten Dunst, right?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. I think I have seen that.
I'm interested to see how they do it,
but I still think it looks good.
I trust Alex Garland, but he's got a track record of movies that are all very weird and very sci-fi, and
but
I don't think this has any sci-fi.
Really good. Like, you love those movies.
I love all of his movies.
Well, you don't love Men as much as I did.
But he's more sci-fi than he is, not that this is a real life drama, but it feels it's like I don't know what you would call this. Almost like a post-apocalyptic film, really. Because if we're in war and, the world's in shambles and buildings start falling and all that kind of crap, bombs and yeah, it's something, because the country's so polarized, and to think about that happening, you could see it in the next 10, 15 years.
Okay, and we're saving the best for last. Naturally, this was unintentional too. But I'm really excited about this. So we have a new movie coming out with Adam Sandler on Netflix. I know. It sounds like garbage, right? It's called Spaceman. But hopefully you've seen the trailer. Have you seen the trailer?
I didn't watch it.
Damn it. So this is going to be like another, Uncut Gems. What's that his other serious movies? This is like a serious movie, not a goofy, funny, stupid movie.
This is directed by the Safdie brothers?
Is it?
I don't know.
But yeah, so he's like, it's seemed from the preview, from the trailer, it seems like, it's like in the future perhaps, and he's gone on a mission alone in space for a long period of time. And, he's kind of losing his mind a little bit. He's got a family back home. It looks like his wife's pregnant, who is played by Promising Young Woman.
Carey Mulligan,
which I don't love her, but that's okay. I'm not going to hold it against Adam Sandler.
Does Josh Hartnett come and take his helmet to go visit his wife?
I know, right? Wow. It's like, what was that from? Black Mirror? Yeah. Great episode. Isn't it crazy, like, how quickly you forget about things? Like, I've already forgotten about that season.
But that's some of the best stuff I watched all year.
But yeah, those were some good episodes. Like Sod Rant, or not Sod Rant, but I'm losing track here. Anyway, I think that the trailer looks really good. And it leaves some like mystery. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to get out of this. But yeah, I don't know if you notice here, but in the poster, there's a spider. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
It's right here. So he starts getting this, like, in the trailer, he starts getting, what do you call, over the radio. He starts hearing someone.
Yeah. Blu-ray Addict, says it's directed by the guy who did Chernobyl.
Yes, that's right. I remember seeing that. But it kind of looks like one of those things where you don't know if he's just gone crazy because he's been in space by himself for so long, or if he actually has, like, contacted an alien of sorts. I don't know. You need to watch the trailer. I'm excited for it. I think it's coming out fairly soonish. And so I'll be excited to watch it because you guys,
watch the trailer. I'll just watch it.
Because you guys know I love me some Adam Sandler. Like,
March the 1st.
I love him. I just love him. He brings me so much joy, and I'm still so glad that we got to see him in person. Like, that was a bucket list thing for sure.
That was cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all the news I got for you guys.
Spaceman. Yeah, it reminds me of like just looking at the image, like Ad Astra.
I don't know what that is.
Brad Pitt came out in 2019. I saw it in the theaters back when I saw like everything in the theaters.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. Kind of like I really am.
Methodical space drama, kind of heavy.
Yeah. So let me know, guys, what you think about any of that stuff. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get through this chat here. I think he was asking that question to somebody. One of the things I mentioned on the list was all the Lethal Weapon movies on 4K, and then a movie I just recently bought is Kingdom of Heaven. It has Liam Neeson and Orlando
Kingdom of Heaven. Is that a lot of people talk about that one? Yeah, I remember watching that and not loving it, but I don't think I watched the director's cut.
Did y'all see the holdovers yet? Yes, we did.
Yep, we talked about it on last week's live stream in the beginning.
Wow. Well, not everybody
go check out last week's live stream. Promotion.
Yeah, I'll just quickly say I didn't love it. I thought it was good. I think I gave it 3.5 stars. It was just a little, I don't know. I felt like it was kind of boring. I don't know. Do they mention the best Michael J. Fox film, Teen Wolf? Teen Wolf, they do. Mm-hmm. We have LJH Productions. Hey guys, how's it going?
What is up?
I will send you both my top 20 movies of 2024.
Yeah, I think I like about that documentary just how they really showed how busy he was. Mm-hmm. And just how much work he had to do and how he balanced it all, like Teen Wolf, Back to the Future, Family Ties, all like at the same time.
Yeah. Well, it was interesting too because they said that Back to the Future and Teen Wolf was out at the same time. Mm-hmm. Like they were basically competition in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was kind of interesting. But yes, go ahead and send us your top 20. Just curious, do people generally think Michael J. Fox is a good-looking man? Honestly, I wouldn't consider him your like typical good-looking man. You know, he's like short and
he grew into it, and he had a lot of confidence and charisma, so I could see it.
He has kind of like a little like a baby face.
He's very short.
Yeah, he's just very short. Not that you can't be good looking when you're short, but I don't know. He's not what I would call like your typical good looking man, like next to, sorry, I gotta always say Chris Hemsworth or something.
He just had a larger than life personality.
But this just goes to show you, personality matters. Just look at Ken.
Yeah. But
he was funny, and so whenever you like see, baby, it was a joke. Whenever you see someone's like personality, it changes how you physically see them.
Yeah,
like it just does. Like there are like I remember having crushes on like what you would call good-looking people, and then when I got to know them, I was like, ooh, like I didn't like them anymore. They looked ugly to me after that. Like it matters. It just does.
Women can be attracted to someone based solely on personality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas men, it's more visual, I feel like.
Wow.
Well, I bet it is. Sometimes, sometimes a personality can definitely make you even more attracted to someone you already were.
But you're saying women can look past looks more than men can?
Yes, obviously.
No. Speaking of that, I saw a study, I guess, an experiment. I don't know what you want to call it. But it said there was like this funny thing where it was like, hold on. I'm curious here. When I'm 70, am I going to think 70-year-old people are attractive. Do you know what I mean? Like, am I going to think they're attractive because that's my age? And then it was saying that actually women can find older, like people their age, attractive, whereas men, they still prefer like teenagers or like young adults.
That's disgusting.
So that's why you always see the like old pervy men, like,
yeah,
you know, they're 80 and they still want an 18-year-old. It's disgusting. But apparently that's like a
well, I'm not really that way now.
Proven thing.
You know, when I look at somebody that young, I see them as young, like almost kids.
Yeah.
Like, so that feels weird to me.
Yeah. It's kind of gross. And I think too, like, you know, because we have kids, like our kids aren't like, well, our son is, but I think that'll like make things weird too.
Yeah.
You know, like knowing you have a daughter that age or a son that age. I don't know. We've got Wilkie's movies and music. Hey, all, how's it going? I saw that and I'm like, I wrote, why are you milking this franchise? Need to stop.
Yeah.
They like to milk the franchises. Too many Jurassic Park movies already. Did you ever see the video of Michael J. Fox where he says you can't touch your nose if you have Parkinson's, but he ends up touching it and looks embarrassed? No, I didn't catch that or see that. Another Jurassic World. The last thing they need to do is carry on the franchise with that girl. Hopefully they will be. I just want to see the MonsterVerse Jurassic Park crossover where Godzilla and Kong kill all the dinos.
Damn.
That would be interesting. The first Jurassic Park was the only one we needed. The sequels never really added anything.
I love The Lost World.
Yeah, like it's so funny. Like I talked about that. I feel like I liked it more than you did.
What?
The Lost World. Or not the third one.
JP3. Yeah. You're a third one fan. I like the third one too, but
well, I feel like it gets like a lot of hate or something.
It does.
Yeah.
Undeservedly.
And I thought, like, I think it's quite fun.
It's a short movie. It gets in, it gets out.
We have the Jurassic Park movies rated.
Yeah.
So go.
It has the great Alan moment. Alan, the raptor.
Oh yeah, it's pretty funny. There you go again.
Sorry.
Burping. Slate says they need to call the new trilogy Jurassic Universe. We have Jurassic Park and World. New trilogy needs to be different than the other two trilogies. With that said, I won't see it until it streams. Fair enough.
Jurassic Universe.
My Best Buy is down to just one rack of Blu-rays. How about yours?
I ain't been in 4 weeks.
Jurassic Park 3, I feel, is underrated, especially compared to the reboots. Absolutely.
I think it's better than all 3.
Wonka 2, Electric Boogaloo.
That's a reference to, there was a movie called Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo. So whenever you say a 2, you're obligated to say Electric Boogaloo. It's kind of a thing.
So that's his rating here. Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World 3, Jurassic Park 2, Jurassic World 2.
How are you going to put Dominion over the Lost World? So
I can't, like, my brain can't even, like, comprehend what movies those are.
What the hell?
No, not interested in that movie. I never played Minecraft. I thought it looked stupid when I first saw it.
Oh, it's definitely addictive.
Addictive. You said that funny.
Addictive.
Minecraft movie will be live action.
Nice.
Okay. I didn't care for the last season of Better Call Saul. All right. We didn't see it. So did you hear that Oppenheimer has won 167 awards? Well, we just talked about that before you did, probably. Or we talked about it after you started talking about it. We got Blu-ray Addict. What's up? How would you rank all the... We have a video somewhere out there in the universe.
So just look up Married with Media Jurassic Park ranking and you'll see it.
Bryan Cranston won an Emmy for seasons 1, 2, and 3 and season 5 part 2. Okay.
He didn't win for 4? 4 is like the best season.
I wonder who he lost to, though. That's what you need to ask yourself. Daniel,
maybe he lost to Hank.
Daniel, what's up, you two? How's it going, Daniel? Gary says, if they want to surprise us with the greatest Star Wars movie of all time, go ahead, prove it to us.
You know what? He could have lost to Jesse. Maybe he lost to Aaron Paul.
No way.
Because Aaron Paul.
Chase says, focus on Rey is a failure before it starts. I like the Last Jedi.
I did too, but I don't like it too much anymore because it just led to shittiness.
There's a new Jurassic World movie in development. Part 2 is equally as trash, if not worse. That dream sequence was so stupid. LOL.
Which one? I don't know what part 2.
Dream sequence. I'm trying to remember. Like Stranger Things. When are we going to get all the James Bond movies on 4K?
It's hung up by MGM and the broccoli estate.
The broccoli. What? My 13-year-old asked me to watch Talk to Me tonight. Proud dad moment. Very nice. Hey, Ken and Michelle, how are you doing? How's it going, Chandler?
What's up, Chandler?
Barbie better not win Best Picture. I will scream bloody murder if they do. Oppenheimer or Killers of the Flower Moon better take it. Very excited for Civil War and Alex Garland movie. Yes. Agree. Alex Garland is a must watch.
Yeah.
Do you plan to make more videos? We do. We're just trying not to I guess unfortunately, I don't know. We're just trying to be more casual right now.
Yeah.
And kind of just doing it when we feel inspired to do it.
Yeah.
Or at least for me.
It'll be
it's pretty much on me, I think.
Work schedule shifts back a little bit.
Yeah.
You're not working till 6.
Yeah, I know I've told you guys I started a new job. Well, luckily my hours are going to change for the better, and so that will help as well. But that doesn't start until February, so we're almost there. But Men was a visceral experience. It really was. Like I liked Men, but I didn't like the ending, that big WTF moment. I was just like,
rebirth.
Why do they have to like go and do something weird? Like weird like that. I don't guess that's like up there with Beau is Afraid with the freaking giant weenie.
It's close.
My gosh. But yeah, honestly, that would be a fun video to do. Top 10 what the F moments. Like ever.
I would put Don't Look Now in there from 1973.
I don't know what you're talking about. There are 8 different projects in the works for Game of Thrones, and they're all going to be animated. Nobody cares. I just don't do animated. Like I do, but not that. Like that does not interest me at all.
It took a lot for us to go watch Spider-Verse, the first one. You know, because I'm just not into animated stuff like
which
that.
We
either.
love. Like we love
but we ended up
Spider-Verse.
loving it. So
yeah.
If it gets like super high praise and it looks great, then maybe.
It's just I feel like Game of Thrones, like yeah, we're like on House of the Dragon and we love that right now. But I just feel like, you know, we've talked about all these spinoffs and stuff. It's like just let it go. Like Game of Thrones was iconic and like it needs to just be left there. Mm-hmm. Like we don't need a Jon Snow spinoff and I don't know. I mean, I guess it can be done because, you know, they're spinning off of the Targaryens. Like,
and I mean, House of the Dragon was great.
And House of the Dragons is great. So it's like, I guess I can't really say that, but.
Yeah. I said it when we reviewed it. I think the first season of House of the Dragon is better than, or it's up there with the best seasons of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Spaceman does look good. It's directed by the guy who directed the HBO. Okay. Yeah. HBO miniseries. How do you say that again?
Chernobyl.
Which we tried to watch that, but we didn't finish it. I think it was kind of a slow.
We only got past to the first episode.
It's kind of a slow burn. Civil War. I wonder what side Hollywood will take.
Yeah, apparently, you got Texas and California teaming up in the movie.
Really? Ken, when are we going to get Happy Gilmore, Waterboy, Big Daddy, Little Nicky, and Terminator 3 on 4K?
When Disney stops being assholes.
Why did Adam Sandler's Spaceman poster make me automatically think of that awful CGI Space Chimps movie, LOL?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You got a super chat.
Early Adam Sandler in 4K would be fun for sure. Absolutely. I just love anything. We got our pal Lee here again. Are y'all going to see Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, and Godzilla? Is it Tom's Kong?
Yeah, Godzilla X Kong.
Okay, the new Empire. What's your thoughts on both films? Yeah, we'll probably see the new Ghostbusters. Probably. Yeah, and the Godzilla movie. I don't know, like, again, it might be one of those things to where it'll get really bad press or whatever, and then we won't be excited to see it.
Ghostbusters movie, I feel like this is a hot take. I think it looks horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks like garbage. Just straight
Yeah.
up garbage. Maybe it'll
So
be
we'll
good
see.
though.
We'll see.
I am not into, like, it was a good moment at the end of the last one, but I'm not into seeing all Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and everybody back in the Ghostbusters suit fighting ghosts. I'm just not into it.
Thank you again, though, Lee, for the super chat. I believe the word Michelle was looking for was telekinesis.
Telekinesis.
Did you see Pauly Shore is playing Richard Simmons in the movie? I did actually see that. Yeah, I forgot to clip that. Apparently, Pauly Shore, or wait, Richard Simmons is not happy about it though. But they do look alike, so I think it's a good fit. Ken has personality. Sub-Zero says hello. Personality in women matter for sure. Speaking as a male, it works the same way, in my opinion. I love that you guys are not shallow like Ken. Jordan says hi, Kenny and M. How's it going? Need another Locust Park? What's Locust Park?
You're talking about the Locusts and Dominion. Calling it Locust Park.
That's what it was called?
No, he's trying to be funny. He's making a joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like locusts, the bugs, the ones that are like the cicadas or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Are locusts and cicadas
You're
the
lucky
same
that
thing?
you're so purty.
Oh, shut up. Lost World might be equally as good as number one.
I'm as shallow as it gets.
Anytime, anytime Ken acts like he should have something better, I'm like, do you look at yourself?
When do I ever act like that? When do I ever say
No,
like, if anything, it's the opposite. I'm like, I should have worse.
No, like whenever you feel like you need, like whenever you make a comment about like some hot person in a movie or something, like whenever you make those comments about nudity and da-da-da-da, I'm like, you would think that you were married to some nasty witch or something and you don't have anything good to look at. I'm like, have you looked in the mirror? Look what I got to work with.
Well, I guess you need to show me, remind me more often.
I'm listening with headphones and the volume turned up and I don't hear any burping. Oh, well, good. I'm glad that you are not listening to Ken.
Because I'm not rude. I don't do it right into the mic, but I feel like only you can notice
that. Will there be a Jurassic Park in space or Jurassic Park goes to hell?
I hope so. God, that would be awesome.
Jordan says, are you excited for Sonic 3?
Hell yeah.
Not really.
No, not Jim Carrey's not going to be in it. He's the only reason I even gave those movies a chance.
We got Mega Mike the Movie Man. Hello, everyone. How's it going, Mega Mike?
What's up, Mike?
I can't get past how the dinosaurs take over the boat in Jurassic Park 2. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I love it.
We got Huck. Hey, Lovebirds. Digging the Star Wars sweatshirt, K-Dog.
What's up, Huck?
How's it going, Huck? Halloween Part 2, sorry. Rob Zombie, yep.
Oh, yeah.
For season 4, Bryan Cranston lost to Damian Lewis for Homeland.
Bullshit.
Season 1 and season 5, part 1, he lost to Jeff Daniels for the Newsroom. What?
Bullshit.
That sounds crazy. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to send you a gift, Ken.
All right. Send away.
Don't Look Now, terrifying stuff.
Yeah, the ending of that is a big what the F moment.
Sorry I'm late to the live stream. Since you're both together, how about a random audit of this week's movie purchases? I need to see Ken squirm one more time. LOL.
She saw them all come in.
We're done. New Lord of the Rings movie will be animated. I know. Yeah, I was excited when I heard about it, and then I heard it was animated, and then I didn't care anymore.
We're done.
You guys don't like HBO slow burn, apparently. LOL. I still can't say it. Chernobyl. Chernobyl and Last of Us.
We can get into a slow burn.
Yeah, we can for sure.
We watched 7
but it's
seasons.
Gonna be a good slow burn.
We watched 7 seasons of Mad Men. So like, yeah, we can do a slow burn. I'm not saying Chernobyl was bad. We stopped watching it for whatever reason. It's not like the first episode was awful.
Will you guys be watching The Iron Claw? It's meant to be good. Yeah, we do want to see it. We're just going to have to wait till it comes out. Saw 11 is coming this year. What?
He wants to play a game.
You
again.
serious? Hucka's in the house. Ken, what you think of True Lies?
True Lies.
True Lies.
It's great. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I'm looking forward to watching the 4K.
And just sending you both my list of my top 20 movies of 2024. Very nice.
You made it to the end?
I made it to the end. We're done.
All right. You did it.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Make sure you hit the like button before you get out of here, before you leave our live stream. And we might get a video out later this week. If not, we'll see you next Monday. But thanks again for all the love and support and super chats, and you guys rock.
If y'all keep showing up, we'll keep putting on the show. That's basically how we feel at this point. But thank you all so much. And yeah, thank you everybody for the generous super chats tonight as well. Yeah. Michelle sure does appreciate it. She can get.
Why me specifically? Well, everybody, we both do, right?
Yeah, we both appreciate it. We both appreciate it. And we're definitely going to be making some changes around here.
Okay.
2024, some upgrades.
All right.
But thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see y'all later.